In the land of Middle-earth, a great quest was set in motion, the project to destroy the One Ring. The brave fellowship of Frodo, Aragorn, Gandalf, and their companions embarked on this perilous journey to rid the world of the malevolent Ring of Power. The quest followed the project lifecycle, a path that encompassed all phases of their journey. Requirements phase, the initial stage where the fellowship gathered crucial information about the One Ring's nature, its powers, and the dangers it posed. Just as assumptions were made about the ring's true nature, there was a degree of risk involved, which was accounted for in their risk management plan. System design phase, with the knowledge they gained, the fellowship devised a meticulous plan to destroy the ring in the fires of Mount Doom. Constraints, such as the ring's corruption and the limited time they had, hindered their choices as they carefully orchestrated their approach. Implementation phase, the fellowship set out on their epic journey, navigating through perilous lands, facing dangers, and overcoming challenges. They executed their plan with bravery and determination, implementing changes when necessary to reach their ultimate goal. Testing phase, throughout their quest, the fellowship encountered various trials that tested their resolve. Just as they monitored their progress and evaluated their actions, they learned from their experiences, making adjustments to their strategies to stay on course. Deployment phase, the moment of truth arrived as the fellowship reached Mount Doom. They deployed their plan, with Frodo stepping forward to cast the ring into the fiery abyss. The fate of Middle-earth hung in the balance. Maintenance phase, after the ring was destroyed, the fellowship assessed the aftermath of their victory. Though the quest was complete, the journey didn't end there. They continued to be vigilant, guarding against potential threats and ensuring the ring's evil did not return. In this epic adventure, the project integration management played a vital role. Develop Project Charter. Just as the fellowship officially authorized the quest to destroy the ring, the Project Charter gave them the authority to use the resources and support of their allies. Develop Project Management Plan. The fellowship meticulously prepared and coordinated their actions, creating an integrated plan to guide them through their perilous journey. Direct and manage project work. They led and performed their quest as defined in the Project Management Plan, implementing changes and adapting to unforeseen circumstances. Manage project knowledge. Throughout their epic journey, the fellowship relied on the wisdom of their mentors and the knowledge passed down through generations. They learned from the experiences of those who came before them, drawing strength and guidance from ancient tales of bravery and sacrifice. Gandalf, with his profound knowledge, became their sage advisor, helping them make informed decisions and avoid the pitfalls that lurked along their path. Like a library of ancient scrolls, the fellowship continuously updated their collective knowledge, creating a rich repository of wisdom that guided them towards their ultimate goal. Monitor and control project work. The fellowship knew that their quest was no ordinary adventure. It was a life-changing journey with the fate of Middle-earth hanging in the balance. Like a vigilant sentinel, they constantly monitored and controlled their progress, ensuring they stayed true to their mission's performance goals. They used their keen senses to assess their advancement, celebrated their victories, and learned from their setbacks. The guidance of their wise leader, Aragorn, kept them focused and determined, even when darkness seemed to overshadow their path. Project scope management was a critical aspect of the challenging quest. Plan scope management. The fellowship recognized the significance of defining the boundaries of their mission. With the guidance of Elrond, they carefully outlined how to manage the scope of their quest, considering its unique challenges and objectives. They understood that a clear scope was essential to maintain unity and focus in the face of adversity. Collect requirements. Just as Frodo gathered the wisdom of the wise and the counsel of his companions, the fellowship collected insights from each member. They sought to understand their needs and expectations, ensuring that the shared vision remained aligned throughout their journey. They listened to the voices of their allies, forging a bond of trust that fortified their unity. Scope definition. The fellowship meticulously created a detailed description of their quest and the steps needed to destroy the ring. They knew that clarity in scope was crucial for the success of their mission. Arwen's wisdom and guidance helped them see the bigger picture, ensuring everyone understood their roles and responsibilities. Create WBS. Realizing the enormity of their quest, the fellowship divided it into smaller, manageable tasks. Just as an expert craftsman carves intricate patterns on a precious gem, they meticulously created a work breakdown structure, each task contributing to the overall success of their mission. Validate scope. The moment of triumph came when the ring was destroyed in the fires of Mount Doom. The fellowship officially accepted the completion of their quest and celebrated their victory, their bonds forged in the fires of adversity now unbreakable. They had validated their scope and achieved the seemingly impossible. Their journey was not without its challenges in managing project schedule and project cost. Plan schedule management. Time was of the essence in their mission to destroy the ring. Under the guidance of their leader, Gandalf, they established a plan to manage their time and resources effectively. They knew that each step in their quest had a critical role to play in their ultimate success. Define activities. The fellowship identified the actions they needed to take, breaking down the complex quest into actionable tasks. Each member's unique skills contributed to the completion of these activities. Just as a skilled artisan assembles intricate pieces of a masterpiece, they brought together their diverse strengths, working in harmony to move forward. Sequence activities. The fellowship carefully documented the relationships between their tasks, ensuring a logical flow in their journey. They understood that the order in which they tackled challenges could make the difference between victory and defeat. Their unity and strategic planning allowed them to navigate the intricate web of obstacles they faced. Estimate activity time durations. Knowing that time was their most precious resource, the Fellowship estimated the time required for each task. They understood the effort and resources needed for their quest and kept a watchful eye on time's relentless march. Create schedule. With the wisdom of their mentors and the camaraderie among the Fellowship, they crafted a schedule to execute their quest. Like a finely tuned instrument, they ensured that their actions aligned with available resources and constraints, every step strategically planned to bring them closer to their ultimate goal. Plan cost management. They were well aware of the financial and resource constraints of their quest. They determined how to estimate and budget their resources, accounting for the expenses and provisions needed for their journey. Like a skilled treasurer, they managed their resources prudently, ensuring they had what they needed to face the challenges ahead. In their arduous journey, the Fellowship embodied the principles of effective project management, employing knowledge, vigilance, strategic planning, and unity to overcome overwhelming odds and achieve their mission. Their quest stands as a timeless testament to the power of effective project management, where even the most daunting tasks can be conquered with courage, wisdom, and a steadfast commitment to a shared vision. Estimate costs. Before embarking on their perilous quest, the Fellowship knew the resources would play a vital role in their success. Just like a master strategist, Gandalf, with his wisdom, guided them in estimating the financial costs required to fulfill their mission. They meticulously calculated the expenses they would incur during their journey, ensuring they were well prepared to face the challenges ahead. Calculate budget. As they tallied the estimated costs, the Fellowship set a definitive budget for their expedition. Just as an elven craftsman crafts a masterpiece, they created a solid baseline for their expenses, ensuring they had enough provisions and supplies to sustain them throughout their quest. Control costs. The Fellowship recognized that effective cost management was essential to sustain their journey. As they traversed through the diverse landscapes of Middle-earth, they kept a watchful eye on their expenses. They adapted their plans, making clever decisions to optimize their resources, just like a skilled ranger adjusts his path through the treacherous terrains of the wilderness. Project quality management was deeply ingrained in the Fellowship's approach to their quest. Quality management plan. To succeed in their mission, the Fellowship understood the importance of adhering to strict quality standards. Just as a skilled blacksmith forges a blade with precision, they meticulously identified and documented the quality requirements for their actions and deliverables. Their commitment to excellence was evident in every step they took. Manage quality. The Fellowship put their quality plan into action with the utmost dedication. They treated each task as a work of art, ensuring that their actions were in line with the highest quality standards. From Frodo's determination to carry the One Ring to Aragorn's unwavering leadership, they embodied the spirit of excellence in their every move. Control quality. As they journeyed through various challenges, the Fellowship continuously monitored and evaluated their performance. Like a vigilant guardian, they ensured that their actions met the desired level of quality. They took corrective measures if needed, so that their quest remained on the path of success. For the Fellowship to prevail, they had to excel in project resource management. Plan resource management. With their diverse skills and backgrounds, the Fellowship harnessed the strengths of each member to complement their quest. Just as an elven king plans a grand feast, they determined how to manage and acquire the resources they needed, including skilled companions, essential tools, and provisions. Estimate activity resources. As they faced different trials and tribulations, the Fellowship calculated the resources required for each task. Like a seasoned ranger gauges the distance to his next destination, they anticipated the challenges ahead and prepared accordingly. Acquire resources. Throughout their journey, the Fellowship gathered allies from different races and backgrounds. They acquired equipment and supplies essential for their quest, ensuring they were well equipped to face any adversity that came their way. Develop team. Recognizing the strength of unity, the Fellowship worked on improving their team dynamics. Through mutual support and encouragement, they nurtured camaraderie and enhanced their skills, transforming into a cohesive force capable of overcoming any obstacle. Manage team. As they ventured into the unknown, the Fellowship regularly assessed the team's performance. They provided support and constructive feedback, empowering each member to contribute their best to the quest's success. Communication was the lifeblood of the Fellowship's journey, underscoring the significance of project communication management. Plan communications management. Just as a skilled orator prepares a moving speech, the Fellowship crafted a comprehensive plan for their communication activities. They recognized that effective communication was crucial to keep their mission on track. They identified the information needs of all stakeholders and devised an approach to ensure everyone was well informed. Manage communications. Throughout their quest, the Fellowship engaged in constant communication. They collected and shared crucial information among themselves, building strong bonds of trust and understanding. Like the messages passed between allies to strategize and coordinate, they made sure that no vital information was lost. Monitor communications. The Fellowship understood the importance of keeping their stakeholders informed and engaged. Like a vigilant sentinel guarding against threats, they regularly monitored their communication strategies. They made adjustments to their plans, ensuring that everyone had the right information at the right time. As the Fellowship pressed on towards their daunting goal, they relied on their mastery of project management fundamentals. The precision of their cost estimates, the pursuit of excellence in quality, the astute management of resources, and the effectiveness of their communication were instrumental in their journey's triumphs and the eventual defeat of the darkness that loomed over Middle-earth. Their tale remains a timeless testament to the power of effective project management, where even the most audacious quests can be conquered through meticulous planning, coordination, and dedication. In the realm of Middle-earth, as the quest to destroy the One Ring progressed, the Fellowship realized the importance of effective project communication management. Just as the Fellowship needed to ensure open communication and coordination among its members, a well-crafted communication plan was essential to the success of their mission. Plan communications management. Just as Gandalf, the wise wizard, took charge of planning the communication strategy for the Fellowship, the project communication management involved creating a plan to address the information needs of all stakeholders. They considered the preferences and expectations of their allies, available resources, and the overall needs of their quest. Managed communications. Throughout their journey, the Fellowship diligently collected, created, and distributed vital information to all members. Just as they shared knowledge about the ring's whereabouts and potential threats, the managed communications process ensured that project information was readily available, stored securely, and effectively shared among the team members. Monitor communications. As the quest unfolded, the Fellowship recognized the importance of keeping stakeholders informed and engaged. They ensured that key information reached everyone promptly. In the monitor communications process, they verified that the right information was disseminated to all stakeholders, just like Frodo's unwavering dedication to informing his companions about their progress and challenges. The journey was fraught with risks and uncertainties, mirroring the challenges of project risk management. Plan risk management. Just as the Fellowship planned their course of action with foresight, the plan risk management process involved determining how to manage potential risks. They strategized ways to mitigate the perils that might arise on their quest. Identifying risks. The Fellowship constantly assessed the dangers they faced, including the threat of the ring's corruption and encounters with enemies. Similarly, in the identifying risks process, they identified individual risk factors and sources that could jeopardize their mission. Perform qualitative risk analysis. Prioritizing their concerns, the Fellowship considered the likelihood and impact of each risk. They determined which risks required immediate attention. Just as in the perform qualitative risk analysis process, risks were ranked based on their significance. Perform quantitative risk analysis. The Fellowship evaluated the overall effect of the identified risks on their quest's success, similar to the numerical analysis in the perform quantitative risk analysis process, where the impact of individual risks on project objectives was assessed. Plan risk solutions. The Fellowship, always prepared for challenges, devised strategies to tackle potential threats. They planned risk responses and decided on actions to mitigate specific risks, just like the plan risk solutions process, which developed options to address project risks. In the face of challenges, the Fellowship needed resources, and project procurement management played a role in securing vital supplies for their quest. Plan procurement management. The Fellowship meticulously planned their resource requirements, identifying potential sources for acquiring essential items such as provisions and equipment. Similar to the planned procurement management process, they documented their procurement approaches. Conduct procurements. Just as they interacted with sellers to acquire the resources they needed, the Fellowship engaged with traders and allies to obtain supplies necessary for their journey. Control procurements. Throughout their quest, the Fellowship managed their resources and monitored the performance of their suppliers. They made corrections and changes as necessary to ensure smooth procurement, just like the control procurement process. Stakeholders played a crucial role in their quest, making project stakeholder management pivotal for their success. Identifying stakeholders. The Fellowship regularly identified and analyzed key stakeholders, such as fellow members and allies, assessing their interests and influence on the quest's outcome. Plan stakeholder engagement. Understanding the expectations and needs of their companions, the Fellowship planned effective engagement strategies to keep everyone motivated and focused. They acknowledged the potential impacts of stakeholders' actions on their quest. Manage stakeholder engagement. The Fellowship communicated and worked alongside their stakeholders, resolving conflicts and encouraging their participation in the quest. They addressed their needs and expectations, just like the managed stakeholder engagement process. Monitor stakeholder engagement. Throughout their journey, the Fellowship evaluated their interactions with stakeholders and adapted their engagement strategies accordingly, mirroring the monitor stakeholder engagement process. As the Fellowship journeyed through unknown lands, facing challenges and overcoming adversities, the use of effective project management practices was crucial for their success in fulfilling their epic quest to destroy the One Ring. Their journey served as a timeless example of the importance of planning, communication, and risk management in any grand undertaking. Just as the Fellowship persevered with determination, effective project management practices enable teams to navigate through complexity and achieve their objectives, be it in Middle-earth or in the real world.